I'm Justin Leaney. I'm co-chair of the board for the Ward 7 Resilience Hub Community Coalition. I've been a Ward 7 resident since 2013, so I'm celebrating my 11th year here in Ward 7. I live in Kenilworth and over on the Parkside side. So for folks who don't know that part of Ward 7, I'm in one of the number of small communities that are between 295 and the Anacostia River. The area is in a bit of a lowland, and in the Watts Branch floodplain. So we have experience with flooding in my neighborhood due to heavy rainfall and also creek flooding. My particular home is right at the edge of the floodplain, and so I've had experience with my street flooding on numerous occasions, particularly when we get heavy rains during the summer. A number of my neighbors have had their cars destroyed by flooding, where the water will actually get high enough to get into the engine and it totals the car. The waters will come over the banks into people's basements and houses. And we'll also cut off some major intersections here in Ward 7. My neighborhood, for example, served by Nanny Helen Burroughs, and when that floods, no one's getting in or out for a really long time. I remember we had a flood a couple years ago, and I was out visiting my mother, and when I heard it was flooded, I knew I was just going to stay down there. So didn't come back into the next day because there was no getting back in that neighborhood at the time. I was recruited by my community to be a advisory neighborhood commissioner. Since then, I've been an activist on transportation and environmental issues. And then since 2017, I've been involved with the Resilience Hub Community Coalition, which has advocated for the creation of a resilience hub here in Ward 7, which we've established at the Fauntleroy Center, and then is working on establishing a network of hubs across the district. We also are fortunate to have excellent partnerships with DC government, with DSBE and DOEE, for example, as well as FEMA with the National Flood Insurance Program. We have subject matter experts in the room to help answer people's questions because they may have complicated questions about how flood insurance affects their property. So they're definitely experts we can rely on in this case.